Wagwan, people. Welcome back to another live video from the D&AFOOTBALL, people. So, here Wagwan. Question: can Jamaica do the unthinkable in this World Cup qualifier against people? Because I will give my take on some breakdown in the other rest of games and also some prediction that will be. But these games will be playing right like the rest of games in other group stage, people. So stick around, do the like button, subscribe, and let me know down below if you think that Jamaica could do the unthinkable, people. Because we know that it's a tough game at hand with the Jamaica national team, and we has to come up with a very good strategy to really get it across the line. Because in other way, if we don't come up with a good strategy, then more than likely we're going to left at pass. So Steve McLaren and all his quote unquote coaching staff need to come up with a strategy and a very technical one to get this across the line, because we have to do the right thing and make it very much precisely to get it across the line, people. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, I am not very nervous about anything. I don't know if you all in the comment section nervous about this game, but I definitely not nervous about it because I see where it was heading from the get-go, and I see where things are not going good with the national team. You understand me, people? So I am not very nervous, but in the back of my mind, I want Jamaica go to the World Cup, but to see what really happening right now, it's just not looking good. It's a party. It's a nervous since I beat you. Bro, me don't feel nervous still. Me have to tell you the truth. Me don't feel nervous about it because normally me would have feel nervous when Jamaica play some big games, like when back in the time when we play Mexico and US and them team there. Me would have feel nervous. But I'm not feeling nervous about it. I think that if Jamaica do the right thing and get the right players them on the pitch, then I believe that Jamaica could get it across the line. But if we've messed it up of not using the right set of players them who could definitely do the job, then we're going to be in trouble. Asha, big up yourself. Good morning. Good morning, how you doing? Good afternoon, as a matter of fact. Yes, the stadium sell out, so that give me some confidence. Yeah, that is what me hear them come up and say, bro. Stadium full sell out. But let me see later, because that is a 12-man advantage and things. So let me see what will take place still, and see what will happen, because that will be a good look to see the stadium sell out and see the fans them railing on top of their voices and try to reel the team on, because definitely Jamaica has to start out on the front foot. It definitely has to do that to get it done. Try to disrupt the Curacao midfield, try to disrupt their style of play and get them off the game. We cannot allow them to keep the ball more than how we wanted to keep the ball. So what Jamaica had to do is disrupt the momentum, disrupt the confident level going into the game, and try to get a grip of this game and go forward with the ball in some precise moment. When we get the chances, we score them. So that will quell them a little bit. But if we're not doing that, people, we're going to be in real trouble. No, I'm not in Jamaica, Asha. I'm definitely not. I went in the match in Trinidad because I is in Trinidad now. So I went in the game in Trinidad the other day. So that's the game then I could see, but I'm not going to Jamaica one no still. But who on the ground, on the colors, yellow, and definitely support them. And I think that they're supposed to bust the gates. If they definitely have a sale out, if the stadium very much sold out, I think they should free up the gate to some people who can really afford it to come and cheer the team on. I think they're supposed to do that. But we don't know what will happen because they said Grandstad sold out, they said some other places sold out and things. So if it's sold out, that means you're guarantee of making a money plus. So Mr. Fans who can make it, let them come into the game, If them needs to let go the gate. Yeah, bro, that I same thing I saying too now. They need to let go the gate, man, and let in some people we can't really afford it because right now you realize Jamaica in a devastated crisis where Jamaica struggling to get back up on their feet with this devastated hurricane that hit them there 2-3 weeks ago. And now the World Cup now, other people now really have that kind of money. The very slightest $2,000 at least. And we know that that is small money, little bit of money, but to some people it's big because them can't find it for going on the game. So I think that they're supposed to try and free up the gate certain hours or when it done but first half up, then just free up the gate, Can't make can't make it live overseas. Uh-huh. If it's so low, it means the stadium full to capacity. Why let go the gate after that? Well, that is what they said in a crew bar. It's not everybody. I don't think. Well, in the back of my mind, I don't think it's so low. Maybe it's sold to a capacity where they have minimal amount of ticket leave, but I don't know still, but I don't know. That is what they said. And you have a point still, safety hazards, yes, definitely. You have a point. But I don't know. We will see later then when the game start, then you will see how the stadium look. If it really sold out to capacity. Overcrowded, right? Going to the match today. They say you're going, Asha. That's good, man. Support the boys them completely. Definitely. But I'm going to take a look at some of the games that going to play today, people. Where we have Guatemala and the group A, B, and C group. We're going to take a look at these other teams that who in contest in their group because right now every game going to the final round. The man said them a put extra chair on the ceiling area, but me no believe that. That can't go on. That can't go on no time at all. Definitely can't go on. Is it? All right. We have a look at the first group where we have the group A, which consists of Guatemala, Suriname, Panama, and El Salvador. But more than likely, this group haven't closed out as yet. Suriname has to win to go through on top, and Panama need a win too as well. Guatemala out of it, but I think Guatemala will definitely spoil the show. Ian and El Salvador will definitely spoil the show because those two teams cannot go through. Guatemala on 5 points, Panama and Suriname both on 9 points, with Suriname leading 5 goal difference in total, plus Panama on 2. So based on how those games end up, you will definitely get the result from that one, people. And my prediction against Guatemala and Suriname, I think Suriname could carve out a 1-0 win away or a 1-1 draw. That is the best I think I could get out of it. Yes, I think it's not sold out. All right, so when you look at this Group A, people, where Suriname need a win to go through, Panama on the best second place if they win against El Salvador. So more likely they will definitely get a chance, stand a chance. And when you look at the Costa Rica and the Honduras, a lot of people don't want Honduras go through this group stage, Definitely, a lot of people don't want Honduras go through. So Honduras will be take on Costa Rica away, and Honduras leading the table 8 points, 80 and 8 points, and a win for 80 will definitely guarantee them if Honduras fail to win away against Costa Rica. You know, Honduras on 3 points, but I think that Honduras will sneak away a 1-0 win still against Costa Rica. Not to play around with Costa Rica because they're very strong at home, you know. So 80, I think, is a team that very, very much surprised me on the last time where they come back and start to win games because they wasn't performing in their first two outings, you know, and it was a time where they were struggling, you know, people. There was time where they were struggling and thing. So I could safely say that Honduras on 80 and both on 8 points and one more game to go. So Honduras on 3 goals, 80 and 1 goal difference. So 80 will play Nicaragua. I best believe that 80 will beat Nicaragua for sure, you know, and I hope that Honduras could keep the unbeaten run going, and then maybe they will qualify. It's just a win away to qualify for the World Cup for Honduras. And also, if they don't fail, if they can't fail to win, 80 win on the other day too, then they will go through over Honduras. So the two group are very much sticky people, you know, very very much sticky, you know. So in the placement where we have Jamaica first, Panama second, and 80 third, where Jamaica and Panama, Jamaica on the most points, and Panama on 21, Jamaica on 22. So we don't know how it will end up. If Panama will win their one and Jamaica will be draw, but we expect that Jamaica should beat this Curacao team. It's just a way that I believe that Jamaica should do it. You know? So hopefully Jamaica could get it done. So we're moving on to the Group B, people. We have Jamaica facing Curacao at home and Trinidad against Bermuda. Trinidad is over. It's all done and dusted for Trinidad, and definitely it was a good outing for Trinidad. I think they give their best, but it's just that they couldn't get into the even a playoff spot or something like that, or even qualify, you know. But it's just unfortunate that they couldn't make it out after those some good performances in the group stage against these teams, and it's just unfortunate that it don't work their way, you know, and their favor. So Trinidad done and dusted, cannot go through anymore. So we don't really spend our time on that. But Jamaica against Curacao, people, definitely big heavyweight game later, people. Make sure you stick and glue to on TV or on a phone, on a tablet, glue to the game. You see me? So I don't know. Conrad, how you deal with? Pick up yourself, you know. All this. D Trail, pick up yourself. Rumble along, build up yourself likewise. Man, I don't expect everybody who join live stream. Do double tap the screen, people. Let me get some like on the video. And let me know your take down below in the comment section. And I want you to give your take on the game or some prediction, score prediction. I know a lot of people would like to have their take on the prediction, you know. So why people keep balling about these jungle tree or this and that? If we start all these three players, we never stand a chance, bro. That's a parlay. That's a 2-0 Jamaica. All right, good score now, but we don't know if Jamaica could keep out this Curacao team out of the game, because we allow teams to keep the ball a lot. And if you watch in the last game that we play at home against Curacao, we actually let they keep the ball. Plus, even against Trinidad the other day, when Jamaica play Trinidad, I think we allow team to keep the ball and we don't press them. It's like we don't. So this is what the team definitely call for: system in play and style of play, because we haven't played as a team. We haven't played like a system to really counter-attack team or to high press teams and win the ball when it's necessary. You understand? So this is why I said that we have to be on the front foot. Try to win the first ball. Try to win the second ball. Get these men off their game, their plan, and their way of winning. You know? And if we allow them to keep the ball, more than likely we're going to be in real trouble, because it's not a problem for Curacao to keep the ball, people. And we already see that. You know, so what we have to do is to get in their face, get the ball, and pounce on them. Because we know that they play high press. And even though if we're going to keep the ball, if Jamaica are going to keep the ball, we have to keep it and just try to pass it in the right direction and not to lose it when they're pressing. When they're pressing, we have to punish them when they're pressing us. You know, so I'm looking for Jamaica to try and keep position of the ball, which we are not doing for the longest while in this group stage, people. So that is the only way for Jamaica still will stand a chance. We cannot actually chase this game right through, you know, people. We cannot actually chase this game. And the only way I think Jamaica could definitely get something out of this game if they score first. Jamaica has to score first. And that is the only way to try and keep them in the game, because this Curacao team, they will attack and they will press high. And this is where we would have our Cephas, the fast man, on the wing to try and break down that wing. You know, so I'm looking forward to the game, people, definitely. Who in the comment section nervous, because one of my commenters say I'm nervous, you know. And kind of get a little confident level after certain things, you know. But who nervous? Who nervous, people? Conrad, you nervous? I don't know, you know. I don't know how everybody starts say both all of a sudden because of one match. But with a coach better know way, man. Boy, the chill, the chiller, right? You know, like how YouTube you this in a act, it kind of mix up a thing. Boy, me I tell you, bro, you know, it's funny though when then that call for when them a kill off a Bowser. Cause you remember when Bowser then play nothing in a perform at him club, he get benched regularly. You realize that fans are beat him, say him no good, him not ready. And now all of a sudden bombard start. You hear the bagwagonist, Bowser, Kaim Dixon, Cephas, Ray. Everybody a call for Bowser, you know. You're right. And that's true. Jamaica as a system, it's Liverpool very direct type of play. No, sir. No, you can't mix Liverpool type of play with Jamaica. Jamaica as a system, bro. You can be needed on that right wing. Well, yeah, I will agree with that. Campbell definitely needed. Money roll music. Pick up yourself. But you say, ready, Asha? All right. Likewise. But you don't feel nervous though. I wonder what kind of style we going to play. Speed, ball next team though already. Hey, Conrad, they always come with something though. I'm expecting a big game from Cephas. I don't know why, but I am even if he didn't score. Well, that is it. We expect it because remember he's the go-to man in the team right now, because everybody say Cephas this, Cephas that. Cephas is the one who bringing the team on him head and all these things, all these nonsense that people are talking about, you know. But I would love to see him perform and love to see him score as well, you know. So people do double tap the screen. People will get some like on the video. Do double tap the screen I'll get some like on the video, people. So I'm looking forward to see first performance. Oh, that's such a charger and a plug in now. We need to make the easier pass through. That is it. That's the thing that messing up CFAS. He's not making it easier passing. We want to dribble and run down the flank like say that there's no tomorrow. And that is where I see him do it against I see him pass 2 ball right across the box in the game against Bermuda. I think that he do that as well, but I hope that he could keep up that momentum to get the ball inside the box because you have a lot of people running inside the box as well, Oh, you're starting 9 up. Look, my boss. All right. Let's say the chiller. Well, my starting 11. All right, let me get my starting 11 because I did do it on the channel still, I will go with a 3 at the back, 3 at the back plus 5, 3, 5, 2, which more likely you will have the 2 fall back them, come back to form a back 5, and you will have a 5-4-1 in a defensive shape. But a lot of people wouldn't agree, say, all right, we're going to go with a defensive shape, we're going to go with a back 3. A lot of people do their prediction, they go with a 4-2-3-1, normal, but I will stick to the 4-2-3-1. So my 4-2-3-1 formation and my players that I have here, so that I will think I could do the job. I have Blake in goal. I have Lowe and Pinnock centre back. I have Greg Lee on the left back, right back. Dexter has to come back in. So that are the back 4, right? My 2 pivot CDM, you have Aiden. I mean, I will use Anderson. Aiden and Anderson, because Anderson very much good on the ball and he could go forward as well. He's very calm and composed, and that's what I like about him. The only problem with Anderson is that sometimes he rush in the middle, and that is called for sometimes, but sometimes he will give away some silly free kick and get himself even some silly yellow cards. So I will go with Aiden, and definitely I will use Anderson in the pivot midfield. I don't think Wrestler going to start in my game still, But I don't know. Maybe I have to go choose him or Demarai Gray as an attacking midfield. But Bobby Reed, I put there. So I put Bobby Reed nice center, nice central, and Cephas out left, and Campbell on the right. You see me? And then definitely I will use Kadamar Thierry up front. You see me? That are my 11. So if you go over it, Blake, Lowe, Pinnock, Dexter, Lee, back 4. So Anderson and Aiden in the pivot CDM roller. So 2 ball holder, 2 ball handler. They could keep the ball at their feet. You see, you're not trust Anderson. Yeah, because he hardly get started still, The chiller, he hardly get started. So that is why. But maybe them use Rusley Knight as normal, And my front 3, Bobby Reed attacking, because we don't have a number 10 who definitely could caress the ball more. So I would have put Bobby Reed there. So if Bobby Reed no perform, then we can throw them a grade there. And then out wide, we go up on the left, put Cephas out there because he might the go-to man right now as the crowd favorites. And then Campbell on the right. I think Demar have to come off a bench for mistake because he wasn't looking impressed for me in the last game. You see me? I think that if Demar come on, I feel like that he would have a better game. You see me? So I will go with that. And Kadamar Thierry in centre forward. Because we could have even used Burrell too as well. Because Burrell good up front, he always attack the defensive line. I could really see that how he played against Trinidad the last game where Burrell was the only man who was definitely right across the half line was attacking, and Jamaica front two or the back three wasn't pushing up. So he was roaming right around there that part, and he was doing good. It's just that he wasn't getting any help to that right like to pick the ball out after Trinidad foot them. You know? So that are the one of the thing too. Yes, you know, trust thing there. So what you think about that starting level, people? What do you think about that one? What is King starter? Well, money pro music, me not really know about. I see King got injured the other day again in Trinidad game. So they say he out back training, but I wouldn't start King in that game, in this game. I would start because he's injured, you know. So it's not a problem if Damian Lowe start, because Damian Lowe is a senior player plus Ethan Pinnock as well, and those two players do have some communication with each other, you know. So me not have a problem. I agree with everything except Anderson. Good lineup still. Well, bro G, me not see, because remember now, Curacao team attack through the middle most of the time, and we need players can disrupt them momentum and then passing ability in the midfield. So why I say that is why I say I want to use two of them inside it. Sometimes Curacao can go out on the wide and they attack on the wide, because they play the football very fluently right around the midfield, out wide, they come back in. So they're very technical about how they go about their business. You know, so if we could stop them from go through the midfield press, then we could try and clip them out on the wide. You know? So that is why I go with Anderson still. Is it? King fit man and can play tonight. Well, if them say so, but me would start him still, because I see him limp off of the fit. He limp off of the pitch. So that means he have a little injury, so he have to be careful. So me would start him still. Me would start King. Nothing wrong with Damian Lowe start, brother, because Damian Lowe could give us the same thing as a King giving, or even more. You see me? Jamaica not play position ball game, so we no need Anderson, brother. But that's true. You make a point. Plumbermatic. No problem in that. We know that. We don't play position football, but we could try. We could try. And that is one of the things that I was talking about earlier in the game. We having trouble keeping the ball, and that's going to be a problem for the team. So people do hit the like button. They will get some like on the video. Double tap the screen, people. Come on, man. We have 32 of you guys in the building, and we haven't get 20 likes yet, man. Come on, man. Double tap the screen of people. Double tap the screen. While you hold on the screen, and the like button appear to you. So double tap the screen. I hold on the screen for just 1 second. And you get it right this one. You see me? I think King still having 9 minutes about this. Down there in Trinidad, guys, though. Now, that's why I said I don't think he's supposed to start, though. I don't think he's supposed to start. I said, would have killed King in the last match. Thank God, Low, come on. Yeah, that means I say him didn't have a good game, because God said have him like a Talifair, you know, and that not look good. And they jump in go land scene pan Spicer injure himself, you know. So I wouldn't start King still. King don't really need to start in the game. It's not that we're suffering from a centre back position where we are down and dusted and we can't find a centre back. We did have centre back. We do have centre back good fit. Walter Hendricks, boo. Julia Burke, big up yourself. And Spicer have Holgate in my pocket. Next pocket. Yeah, man. Spicer play a good man. Of course, big up yourself. Man, I respect everybody. If you're not enjoying the video, people, do double tap the screen that we get some like on the video. We actually need about 20 to 5 likes, people. We're gone 14 already. Man, as I respect to everybody who hit the like button, and also new people them do consider to subscribe, and give your take down below in the comment section, your score prediction in this one, people, and let me know what you think, But we definitely, as we said, Jamaica not really play position football, and to start two pivots CDM in order for we to really start those two players, we have to keep the ball position, and that is a main thing I mentioned, people, So, and we are gonna falter. We are gonna falter in that options, people, because we have to try and keep the ball. Let them press. Let them try and press, because they're going to press us. They're not going to play like a low block. I don't think Curacao is a team that will play low block on any occasion. The only way they will flat back, play a low block, is when they score or they're leading, because that is what they did the last game when we played them. They drop back, let you keep the ball, and let you attack them. Then they could catch you and build up back and keep the ball. And that is a very much good strategy. But for Jamaica to really not allowing that, they need to just keep the position of the ball. That is what we needed from the players. And it's not hard, because we have some good players who could definitely keep the ball. We have some good players on the pitch. I don't understand why we can't keep possession of the ball for like all 5 minutes or so in the game. I don't get it, So that's going to be one of our downfall to people. It's just the fact, bro. That's going to be one of our downfall, because we play in a position-based team, and I don't think that this team going to let the crowd frighten them that much, because more likely, if Jamaica get the ball in the back of the net first, then they will be more of a down moment for them. It's going to be dull, but we cannot allow them to score on the first. Definitely. Other low, big up yourself. All right, now it's either me I go can sleep tonight, or me I go be depressed. Boy, I tell you the truth. We have to look out for them, bro. So be prepared, man. Really prepare, because a lot of people going to feel that kind of way right now, if I even so. Yeah, man. Big up everybody in the building. Of course, so one Jamaica, definitely, yeah, one Jamaica. I said, thing they just sold out. Yeah, man, I see it on the live stream that thing they sold out. Grandstand sold out, But let us see what will take in place on that day, Let me see, So I'm looking forward to the game, man, and Jamaica need to start out good, people. We definitely have to start out good. We cannot let these men keep the ball. Cannot let them have more position. We at home, we have to fight for every ball. Every duels Jamaica have to fight for. We cannot allow all of these things to pass. How this? Travis, what go on, you? You good? Big up yourself, Thanks. Happy for hearing from you. You see me, bro? I think I was watching some live stream and thing, and people were saying something about you and the hurricane, But hope all is well with you and the family. Is it? Mm-hmm. I think it on Instagram, Right now, I think it on Instagram. I think I see one of them that grandstand sold out that they have a picture now. So, and it's on the JFF Instagram thing. So that is where I saw it. I say Williamson, JA3, QSO 1. All right. A prediction that I still in about. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be such a high game still. That's it. Better to leave. Leave for stadium. 25 of us from Wales. Well, that look good, man, because I know you always a roll out, no Travis. You always a roll out with the crew, them, and that is a good look. You see me? Definitely a good look. cheer on the boy them, yes, definitely. Definitely a good look. That's it. I want these players take this moment and don't take it for granted though. Because the fans are coming out based on what they said. Um, it's sold out. I don't want the players to take this for granted. I want everybody go out and play and give their 110 or 20% what they have. Give it their all and leave everything on the pitch as the coach them would have said. They need to leave everything out there on the pitch. You understand? Because this is a crucial game where Jamaica has to win. Because as we saw there, certain people, Jamaica finishing second is not a guarantee for Jamaica to go through. Just remember that because we have other team who very close to us on point. Panama and what 21, we are on 22 points. So it's not a guarantee for Jamaica. If they don't win this game, it's not a guarantee to play in the playoff. So for guarantee of getting it across the line, the 3 points have to be sure. And I think if Jamaica score first, the game will definitely change. And the momentum of the team will definitely play in our hands. And I think that Jamaica now have to be more on the defensive mind and try and get it across the line, and catch them on counter because they might want to attack, which a lot of people wouldn't like Jamaica to really sit back very much in it. You see me? So I tell you, rough game. Then ask for the fan support and them get it. No, it's their time to drive. Definitely their time to deliver for true. You're right. High scoring game, go hard, I go definitely. But I don't believe in the high scoring still now because if the game get away a certain way, then maybe you will have a high scoring game still. But for me, I don't really see it as a high scoring because I think that the Curacao team will play more safe and not to really attack if they score first, So we cannot allow. You see all these games where we allow them to score first on us. That should be a no nonsense thing. We're not supposed to allow them to score on the first because we're going to be in real trouble because Jamaica find it very much difficult to break down teams that score first on them. And I'm not to say that because if we score first, then we have to have the mindset of getting back behind the ball, everybody behind the ball, and not just the defensive line or the midfield second. Everybody have to get behind the ball because that is how you defend. You understand? And this is going to need a lot of work and effort from all the players on the pitch. So we need a lot of these players to go out and play the best. If they want to tear off them foot and them leg, go do it. Because it's a chance of history. Not even say history, but going back to the World Cup for so long, Jamaica is out and not playing any more World Cup. It's a damn bad feeling, The fan will push them. Yeah, man, I know the fan will push them, man, but you don't know how the fan them situate right now, no? As a Jamaican fan. They want to see those other players out there. They want to see them Jamaican out on the pitch. And I don't see it necessary because they don't really understand the whole magnitude of this game, Me hear them call for the four players, them, what you call them? The junglists. And I don't think it's going to be that kind of way because some fans definitely don't understand the magnitude of this game and they don't know what Curacao are preparing to do Jamaica in that game. We don't know what their game plan is, So we have to be ready and bring our game plan to them and get them off their plan and their momentum pushing forward. Oh man, might put me out in a cold tonight because if JA win, we might mash up a couple of years. Hold it down. You don't have to mash up, man. Hold the nerves, my brother. Hold the nerves, G. You see it? Hold it, man. Not really go so that's it. Remember that Canada much that sent us Nation League. We can do it. Yeah, the thriller, we could do it. And if we play in that kind of way. So I was looking that, and this is why I did it. I did my formation thing in that kind of manner because this is the formation that Jamaica used to beat not Trinidad, beat Canada to go to the Nation League, And I use a 3-4-3, So more likely it's a defensive formation. It was definitely hard to score on us at those times. You see me? So a lot of people never like that kind of formation and to slot in a lot more defensive mind player in the team. You see me? Yeah, defensive, the best defense is offense. Yeah, but we don't know if Jamaica could play that. You know, it's a 2-0, 2-1 Jamaica. I don't see us scoring a lot of goals tonight. That is what I said. Yeah, I don't think that Jamaica will score a lot of goals. The least I think Jamaica could score even 2 or 1 goal and get it across the line. Brother, you can't defend after scoring 1 goal. You will need to stay on the front foot all game. But uh, be nice. Be nice, yeah. Be nice. Me never say really defense still not a low blocking, but remember we are talking about Jamaica team that definitely not good at keeping the ball, and you mentioned about stay on the front foot, and we are not good at that. It requires a lot of fitness level. So and we not on that level to really be on the front foot at all times in the game of full 90. So there's a way that you have to play it more safe and not to allow them to score on you. You see me, bro? So I does that. Me I say, me not really say for jack back and defend. You see it? Everything in God and no. All we can do is pray, bro. Alright. Party, I tell you the truth. It's rough, dog. I tell you. Some people take it literally serious, people. I tell you the truth, because some people they on pill and then something taking pill after the game and if no people have a date, man. You see me? So I tell you, it's rough. Not easy at all for people, bro. That's why I tell you, I really have to get nervous because I already see what is taking place. You see me? So we just hope for the best and we still support the team regardless who go out there. We still support them same way. Afterwards, then we could give our take and give our constructive criticism on players, coach, and the game as well. So that is how I see it, people. That is how I see it. So I just watch out and see how everything panned out. If the players them going out there to give it their all, definitely. And I tell you, you said Jamaica go out there in the first 5 minutes and score a different story. I tell you, different story. I would love if Jamaica go out there in the first 5-10 minutes and score because that is put our foot in the right direction and try and get things done. You see me, people? So I'm looking for the game. A lot of people waiting, can't wait. A lot of people full of nervousness. So I'm waiting to see. But people have a video for talk about. But I feel I'm going to do the video after the game. Because I have some people burn out in some video. I just show right now. So I just positiveness. I look on the team and I study the team. Anytime the time is right after the game, I'm not gonna see the video. I'm not gonna surprise because I not like how certain things will take place in the space, people. There's a lot of things that have been taking place in the space, and people feel like it's just simple. and not really accepting certain things. So when I really accept certain things, just have to leave it this so. You understand, people? Yeah, but getting defensive just invite pressure, and we have seen how it work out even the past in that game. Yeah, it definitely never work out fine with we still for true because we tried to defend the 1-0 in the when we scored the 60 something minutes, and it never worked out because we're never good at the defensive line. And that is why I said sometimes the way how we're supposed to start play more defensive and play be more solid in defense and going forward, it's good because when you be more solid in defense, it's hard for team to score on you than when you go forward, you could score on them, and even when you reach some crucial time in the game, you could defend it out. You see me? But that is the way the last coach was going in, people. I'm here Grimson. I think he was one of the coach that could have set this national team to a way that we could have never in this predicament of being worrying to go to the World Cup because he was trying to put things in place, get it from the back because he realized that Jamaica national team didn't have cannot play expansive football moving forward, and he just had to start with the basics and start it from the defensive area. So you see, if you can defend, you could go forward with the ball at any moment and score. And that is what he was building and thing, and everything just get crushed. So when we look at what really taken away with that team, because that is the one that give you the result in the Nation League. If people they could remember what take place with that team, and what the result we get, and that bring it to the Copa America too. You understand? So we have to try and remember what happened in the last time in last year, as a matter of fact. But we move past that already and still, and you see me. I just say it go. We just have to just take it one step at a time and just hope for the best for the national team and thing, because we know this is going to be a hard game, people. I'm tell you the truth. When we look at how Curacao Paula would have done a better job. I say Paula would have done a better job, my brother. Big up yourself still. But you know, I say Paula wasn't a bad coach either because he was playing expansive football. Plus, he was getting the job done, win, and then we're there. But it's just that we just get rid of these coaches. We just get rid of these coaches who could have made the football better and thing. You see me, people? And this is one of the things I don't understand with the organization. We always get rid of coaches or players who could get us right across the line and build the organization better and try and get some things done in the right and proper way. But no, we're not looking that way. We are looking away from that and doing the opposite. So I definitely think, I don't know how these people think when they run an organization, because what they're doing is the opposite of everybody what they're doing. I understand. So I just say go, and I don't see the learning from the mistakes because they should have learned from the mistake. Young crypto, where are you with? Big up yourself, bro. 3+ tonight, World Cup. I said 3. But I said 3-0. All right. They're very good coaches. That's definitely true. They cannot. They cannot work with coaches who they cannot control. If they can't control you, they're going to get rid of you. And I think that's one of the things too that messing up the team. But I don't really want to stretch good on it because I have something for saying on video still no people, but I just go and hold it. I go and hold it till this game I finish. Because I'm going to burn some fire because me there make a chat around and I listen and I put two and two together. See who them are the secret agents and double agent, you know? I come for burn a look of fire because it just don't look good. You see me? I make you one vex. We have no business hiring a coach that does not know the players. So close the qualification. Why? I tell you, they've not a business. You see me? They're not a business. But I think that Jamaica should need to start the best team right now. Best team, and we have the players them. We have the players them at the disposal. You know? We have the players them, but we are messing up the thing. We're messing up the thing because this team shouldn't have been right here. So at this moment, because we should have been using all the Unity Cup coming up in the Gold Cup. We should have been using all those games to build a team coming to this place. But yet still, we still fumble. We have a lot of time. We did have a lot of time could have built a team, and build a proper team, Big up yourself, Chris Smith. Honor and respect. We did have a lot of time to build a proper team going forward. And we loaf it out and we make a mess at the time. And I don't understand why we always find ourselves. It's just a back-to-back cycle, we come like we're repeating the thing. It's like a conveyor belt. We just keep running around, right around, come back to the same place, right over and over, and we are not making any necessary changes for the national team. You know? Because last World Cup windows in the 2022, I think we have the same problem and we messed it up. And then this time around again, after our next 4 5 years, we still have the same problem. So that means that we are not moving forward. We are just settling one place and going back. Just keep going back. We can win games by scoring goals. We need to be firm at the back, but we need to keep going for goals. Yeah, we could do that, yes, Williamson, but we have to play more defense and not to allow them to score. Because remember, we play against this team, and they back we up with 2 goals, and we don't have an answer to that. So we have to go out with a strategic plan and not to allow them to score first, because scoring first is not good enough. For them to score first, and it's not good enough at all, people. So people do double tap the screen, people. I get some like on the video. Chelsea Clinton, big up yourself, bro. It's too late for looking back now. We have a job to do tonight, and that's all that's matter. Well, yeah, that is true, you know. But sometimes you have to just back a little man and go back sometime, you see me? Because it's necessary. Sometimes you could look back, you see me? Because if you don't know where you're coming from, if you don't look back in the past, you don't know where you're going, you know? So sometimes you have to look back. Pride of proud of the nation is at heart. Yeah, definitely. Honestly, I'm nervous, but I'm sure we're going to win. It's a young cryptic. Yeah, one of them are nervous to bro. I say, yeah, and this man, I have a look of nervousness with you. But no need to get nervous, people. I'm telling the truth. Need to get nervous because we know why some are we nervous, because the team that we're playing. And also, we know that in the back of our mind, we know Jamaica is not playing their best of the football, But on the day, I think a lightning can strike, where we could have a change of performances, everything could go into Jamaican and completely. Maybe everything could go in Jamaica. And I'm not saying, quote unquote, they will play fantastically well for the one game, but for this game, I think if they go out with a high spirit and confident level, the momentum, and start on the front foot, I think that they will get it done because that is what they have to do. Press these players. We don't need to play at a low block because playing at a mid block or whatever that we were doing against Trinidad for Trinidad to keep the ball, keep moving it around and passing this, doing that and doing all that. We don't need to do that because we are playing a more technical team who could be, who can keep the ball. So pressing I will have to be vulnerable and be ready of these moments that they will find the gaps and the spaces in between the midfield because they did it already. So I realize that we have to be mindful of that. Play, press I and be intelligent with it and not to let loose these positions because I saw Trinidad open our defensive line very easily, you know, and the pressing metric, I mean, I know. So, me know why some people would have come and say, all right, them nervous about the game. I understand because we are not at our best, But I hope that the man them find it this time around and just give it their all and just play, you know. That is what I'm looking for. I agree that them score first can cause our team to panic. Hopefully, coach has a plan for all sensious. Well, yeah, definitely, it better have a plan for that because it could spin anyway, Because if they score first on me, as I mentioned, panic going to kick team, the fans them going to kick team, the players them on the pitch when they get nervous. If you're not a professional player a certain way, you're going to do a lot of stupidness on the pitch. You know? Fun fun fact, Jamaica is the team to know all the team in the group so far. Yeah. I say they know everybody and don't know the team. JFF is so obsessed with interfering in the selection. Maybe that's the reason they got a coach who don't know the players so that they have a reason to pick the team for him. All right, you make a lot of sense there, so Squalish. You make a lot of sense, but we don't really want to go down the road still, bro, because it's a way that sometimes you don't want to shed whole heap of negative thought. But you make a good point because you're correct. You're totally correct, and I agree with that as well. But yeah, you just these man, it's just definitely just the. I don't know if it call them a term them as bro, but I realize that they don't mean nothing in this thing. They don't mean nothing for Jamaica. You see me? You see me? But so I definitely don't like what happening right now with the national team, with the organization. A lot of most of all of you in the comment section don't agree with a lot of decisions that they made and what they did because it's affecting the football itself. But poor Jamaica national team. I hope that them try to do the right thing and people not tell you the truth. Because if you can't make it still enough people, it's to the next World Cup outings, next 5 years time, not going to be easy. Never going to be easy. So more than likely, this is one of our best chance of being in our World Cup for a very long time. You know? So we should have made best use of it moving forward. should have get this team together and perform at their best, and we're just not on the level right now. But I tell them, I wish them all the best still, and I will support them regardless. I will definitely support them, people. So hopefully we get it done by the timing. Uptown 1G, where are they? Big up yourself. I said they now do the right thing. But them never do the right thing, bro. Man, I tell you the truth, them never was doing the right thing. I wanna how them feel right now. I don't want them come on some live or do some video on them channel to tell me how them feel about the predicament that Jamaica in right now. I don't like them to do that. And give them honest opinion and expertise and the thing about how they feel about the thing right now. You see me? Yeah, so negative shit. If the rent free in Jamaica went today. Travis attack so. Travis I really attack so. Yeah, at somebody and attack so. Yep. We're proud of you. I hope you stay upon our level there still. That's it. Continue upon our way there still. But we're not even a negative still. I just certain thing where some commenters state, it just definitely sometimes is the fact. You see me? It's nothing as if that we are saying are really too right. But we're not really too pre that level still. You see me? We're not really depend on level there right now. You see me? But sometimes what is happening with the team, it's just that it's definitely true. You see it? Down the circle. But a lot of people state their opinion, state their thoughts, the nervousness, and thing. Anybody would have feel nervous, you see me? Oh, who do you have in here starting there? Oh, I already did name it still, but I could name it over and give you again. All right. So what I have in my starting 11: Chelsea, Clinton. I have Blake in goal, so we're going with a 4-2-3-1, which I already mentioned. I did a video, I was at a video with a different formation, But with the traditional formation for Jamaica, I will go with the 4-2-3-1 formation, where we have Blake in goal, Low, Damian Low, and also Ethan Pinnock. On the left hand side, more like a Greg Lee, and then right hand we have Dexter come back in as well. So in my two pivot midfield, I will go with Anderson and Aiden for sure, but a lot of people have a problem with Anderson because of his involvement in the national team have not been a successful one, and it's not been a one that we could say yes, he deserved to come off the bench or he deserved to start. But I will go with those two players. We have to try and play position based football, build the ball from the back and not kicking away the ball a lot of times. So that is why I really start, because Anderson is very good on the ball. His technical ability, awareness, and moving forward with it is very calm. So I would have started him and Aiden. Two good CDM. One could even go forward and get ball um the wide right or the wide left. So I'll go with those twos. My front three now, I will have to use Bobby Reed in number 10 position. Demar Gray, as I mentioned before, didn't impress me in the last game. And also on the right, I will have to use Campbell and Cephas on the left. Right? And then Conor Martieri, more likely you'll have to drop in that position. If I'm but where I could use Burrell too as well, because I think Burrell had a good game. He was the one that assists, contribute to the goal against Trinidad. So whichever way we could use either one. But I will go with Kadama Thierry there, the center forward. So that is my starting prediction 11. Chelsea, Clinton. Yeah, Anthony. The midfield weak. We don't have a lot of players in the midfield. Realize how the midfield is situated. We don't. We're not. It's like we don't like to play position based football. Or we don't like to be playing from the midfield. And we always want to bypass the midfield, and that is not good enough. And that is one of the things that killing the team. And this is why we cannot press team because you press from the front foot, the center forward, midfield, press. When they beat that press, then you have the center back who could definitely win those ball in those transition move. So we're not playing as a team where we press team and win the ball early and quick enough. And that is what we have to try to adapt in this game. If we want to get something out of this game, we have to try and press the team. We cannot lay back or sit down in a mid block at the half line and wait and then they come. No, we cannot do that. We cannot allow them too much time on the ball because these players are very technical and very good on the ball. So when I give them more time on the ball, a lot of momentum, confident that we will get in, and we having problem even defending them from scoring against us. So my strategy is that press them. If we have Kadamati in the center forward, or even Borrell, definitely press them, press the defense them. Let them try to kick out the ball and then we win it. That is the only way because them going to do with the same because I don't think that this Curacao team going to defend as I stated it. So we try to get the ball early and try to win it. And Jamaica, I don't know people, but if Jamaica press people, may I tell you the truth, I would love to see it, and I would love to see them do it the right way and win the ball and get things done. But seeing Jamaica press, bro, I don't know. I want to think positive about the team pressing ability of getting the ball quick in transition, but to see how they play in their last games and not really doing all of that, I'm definitely mind boggled about this pressing metrics about Jamaica team still. But I would love for them to do that. Prince would big up yourself. Yeah, David. Is tell them midfield and it come down to this. Well, Uptown 1G, a long time we talk about that, and I know. A lot of man talking about it. A lot of the current and the prominent YouTuber them like JD, Ryan and all of them, was talking about all his fans as well, who was talking about it too as well. And they wasn't listening. They wasn't take heed. So now it come knocking at our doorstep and it be one of our main problem in the team. Every time Jamaica team pick, we having the same problem. And it's like we are not correcting the problem. Try to get in the midfielders them that we wanted in the team. And that are the thing, we need, and that are the coach job, bro. That are the coach job. You see the problem with the team of lacking of midfield playing style and not getting in the right set of players then, and we're still not addressing the problem. I don't understand why. You see me? NT making World Cup. So open 80 make it. They say hope 80 make it too. Well, I say air 11, Blake, Pinnock, Lower, Dexter, Lang, Gigley, yeah, and the Serene. Great. Oh, yeah, go all out. All right, that not bad. that level not bad still, but I wouldn't start Gray still, as I said before. You see me? Thing that I would start Gray. That is a good for me. That is a good 11 still. But Gray never have a good game for me still in the last game. Mm. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Chelsea Clinton. Respect, man. As I respect, I appreciate it. But I tell her, I just want to see Jamaica do that, man. If you do that first in the game, people, position and get it across the line, leave out CFAS. I would be mad. Mhm. I don't start CFAS. Okay. Well, bro, people will mad at you right now because we know that, and you know that CFAS is a go-to man. You see me? So leaving out CFAS out of this game, people going to mad at you. They say would. Mhm. Mad. But leaving him out on your level, well, I don't know. But people will be having a problem about that because, as I mentioned, Cephas is a go-to man right now. Current man who playing, who scoring, who getting the job done. But what I could say, I don't leave him out of my level. Although for me, still, I wouldn't start him in my 11. But based on his performance while getting the goal, I will definitely use him. You know. But other than from that, if we have some good players who on the level, like if Leon Bailey was fitter, Demario was firing on all cylinders, then I will have to go with them. You see me? But right now, we not have Gray or fire on all cylinders, Bailey injured and all them players. You see me? Let's say 17 ghosts, 17K ghosts. Big up yourself. If Curacao come off aggressive like they did to Bermuda, Jamaica will have a lot of issues seeing that the midfield is not functioning properly. Well, that is so true, and that is one of the thing too. Because they know our problem, they know that they could play through our lines very easily because they did that in the last game. So we now have to be more compact in the midfield and in the defender. That is why I go with the two midfielders, Aiden and Anderson. You have to, because those two players could tackle and break up plays. You see me? So if we're not mindful about this midfield, they will play us out of the midfield and run riot run rings around us. You see me? So we just want Jamaica just play some position football. We try play it, man, because we have quality players who definitely could do that. You see me? Sifas is a counter attacking winger because he is not a team player. Yeah, I agree with that. He's not. But them August start him. We know that. Squellish. We know that. We know they're going to start him. Without a doubt. Marcia Gale. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I hope Green don't play for Jamaica. Why? Why, Mr. Gale? Why? They need to play passive aggressive in order to win, play on counters while still physically invite and attack. Yeah, they could do that, but remember, Jamaica don't really play that type of football. If you realize, we don't really play that kind of position in football, and that mean of style of play and chemistry and all these things it required. It just comes in up because when you mentioned Jamaica don't really play that kind of football. You see me? And Anderson can cover when Dexter go deep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, everybody cover for each other. You see it? So true. So people do double tap the screen, people. Let me get some like on the video. Do double tap the screen while you hold on the screen. with your thumb or any finger, you see the light button appear, you just press it. You know? But we have to see how tomorrow games go, people. Nah, really, we're not going to really cast no judgment on the team here because we're not there for do that right now. Because the moment and the time is for them to really get this across the line. Afterwards, now they could do whatever, you know. But for now, seeing Jamaica team are just at this moment where we are not at our best, and for us to be performing at the level we expected, it's going to take an arm and a leg, and we are not in the position right now. So I don't know. I want to say that I hope Jamaica just do the right thing and just continue upon the path, because this is where coach coming in, you know, people. You see, in these games, this is where coach is very important at technical awareness, technical ability, and be more strategic with the performance. You know, Greenwood, I use in easy life. Also, I think so. Greenwood just maybe want to deal with him thing away, because remember, you know, the man I work on him stocks. Remember, if say for instance, transfer window open and Barca or Real Madrid want him, you know, say him can go for 100 mil, and he might try to work back himself to get back on track now. Because oh, you see it sometimes when people don't think out the box, you know, about certain players when they want to come and join. If they never intend to really come to Jamaica and play, they wouldn't have deal with them passport. They wouldn't interested for. So it's just something you have to work with the players and try to understand what did happen in the past. Because remember, this player wasn't playing a lot of football, and his money, good leader, got down the drain, and him at a level right now where him price tag 70 mil or 45 going up the region. And he had to work back up his sponsorship and all them other thing. He have to put back himself in a gear, you know, because he have to look to the future. The man have family and them thing they feed. So sometimes some people have to think about them something there. So me not be no player if them say they're not ready for thing they as yet to commit yet, because remember they have a life after football, they have a life out of football. So we have to be mindful. But some people are easily judge and use emotion about if they're not coming, they need to stay with them there. I tell them, I don't go down to that line there right now. You see me, bro? Greenwood can stay and deal with him business when him ready and come. Simple as that. Because the man is a human being just like we. Just like how we have our business to deal with and put on certain things that pass as so. You see me? 17K goals. I don't think even Jamaica lost today. They will clinch the playoff. Even QUALIFIER'S will clinch playoff this pool. A three tough team. So they're from always improving. Yeah, I don't think they will definitely do it as well. Not because I watching the playoff and I saw that Panama did it too, and points too as well. So it's going to be tough. Yeah, I mentioned that in the live too as well. I don't think it's going to be easy, you know, but it's a win. It have to be. Jamaica has to win this one. Jay-Z, big up yourself. So an article come out about Greenwood seeking to represent England. Remember, the player never switch. Well, I don't know how that article I go, bro. I which article, which news outlet have that article. I'm not going to read it up and see how it go, because I don't like to see that. You see me? Plus getting his Jamaican passport as other benefits. Well, that is true, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the problem with Greenwood. Maybe you have other plans or other option. If a player have other plans, you want to play back for England, even though they blacklist him and them something there, or maybe he want to go elsewhere. I don't know. I don't know, but I just say go. You see me? I just say, I not go hate the player, I not go say, yo, where him take with a fool. Nothing wrong with that. If a player does not want to play, does not want to play. I just say, got a lot more players out there who could make the team better too as well. You see me? But I just say go. But some people just use a lot of emotions in it, and they try to disrespect the player and do all kind of things. Yeah, nah, I need to do that. If player making decision, they making decision. You know? But I don't really want to stray the topic too much off of the Jamaica national team still. I'm talking more on Jamaica right now than really Greenwood, because Greenwood can stay until the time is right for him. I can't blame the player if he decided to represent England. Honestly, he haven't been welcoming. Yeah, he got through a lot. He got through a lot of fight and thing, and people burn him out. You know, so that is true. So I don't really have a problem if him don't want to. So what is your prediction for the game? All right, me not get a prediction yet. Still in a Chelsea Clinton. I will wait till when the starting 11 drop. Then I will give my prediction. Other than from that, we can't give it right now. But we saw some scoreline, but it was too much, and I think it's not going to be more than 1, 2 goals. You know, either team score 2 goals. So when the starting 11 drop, because I will do a live stream too as well, watch along. So look out for that. Huh? But I still have to focus on the players we have right now. No green, no tin in this side. No, and that's why I'm telling the other commenters say, oh, we don't really do want to look at Greenwood right now because at the team we have focus on. But we just ask a question and state something and me just answer it. That's it. I just say, oh. Where is it? Palmer should start. He is like the team from PSG. Well, right now, Palmer not fully fit in. I mean, I think he might go be selected in the squad. That's it. I think he come around because of the camaraderie and all these other things. That's it. So that's how him come around for. But him not gonna play, man. Him not gonna play. That's it. He's also telling me I'll probably go watch the match in case we need him. Boy Jay, what you say? Stay home, watch a game and I relax your damn self. Oh yeah, man, go watch hospital. You want to admit after the game? Because I have to take some painkiller, I have a knockout. Oh man, what you say, man? I said, that's a nice way to go now, bro. What you say? Yo, I tell you, some people take football serious, but some, well, the bigger people don't really take it serious. We as fans take it damn serious. And we don't play. We definitely take it serious because listening some live, I hear some people come on and they live stream, and I say, sometimes I wonder if they're really true about what they must say. I might believe too, sometimes, because sometimes when some people come on and say, oh, no much headache go through with this Jamaican team, and we can't deal with it no more because much in pill. Ryan even come and mention it and talk about it towards it. So I tell her, we could believe it still. I say again, we could definitely believe it true because this thing are headache in our ears out of headache, then people are giving. You see it? Plus the team now perform to where we want to them. You see me? So I just say go. Diamond United I play, take my pressure pill. You appreciate yourself, but you know you're supposed to know how Manchester United play. So you know say them I go either they because you know they're not at a great place right now, like how Jamaica is. So it's basically they're running in the same boat. So is it a win or they lose or they draw something. It's not a team that they will go out and win. Right through. You see it? Performances wise, not consistent. You see it? But oh, if I pressure up your man, come on. You want to mash up yourself? Yeah. But people are already giving a score prediction down below. I know most of y'all drop a score prediction about. I will wait to learn this team drop, then I will give my prediction in that live again, people. So look out for that too as well. That's it. But looking forward, we now look backward and we hope that Jamaica give it their all out there on the pitch. There's a Rasta boy, I do it. From 2 o'clock, me a drink from Bumbuck. Sorry, my language. So, bro, that means I went down in much time. You drunk, dog? From much time, you drunk, you know, brother. Where you going with? Yeah, same. Best team, man. Yeah, man. Best team has to win on the performances wise, which definitely shows how they're on the pitch, you know. And I hope Jamaica be the one to be victorious in this one and get it going, get it done, man. Yeah. They say celebrate World Cup, we are go. Well, nothing wrong with that. Me like you believe, me like your intention, your confidence level very high. So can't break that. But I have to work with you on that. You see me? So nothing wrong with that. Both countries represent the Caribbean. That's great. Yeah, definitely. Haiti and Jamaica. You know? So definitely still have to support them. But drink responsible still, Rasta boy. Drink responsible. Is it? Hope you reach out the game safe. You see me if you are with your crew. Mm-hmm. No yellow or red card for Jamaica tonight. Well, hopefully, because remember, now we have to start it on the front foot, be more aggressive, not to give away some silly yellow card because they're going to look for that, because they want to get way off our game too, So this is why why we say the coach come in play and the players they need to do the right thing on the pitch and be reminded that they're going to try and run out the time. They want to try to keep the ball and just bounce it around, which they always do, and move in space. So Jamaica need to disrupt all of them things there. They want to kill time. They want to give a yellow card and dive and all them things. They're going to come with a strategy, because remember, they have they have to win to the go through, and if they draw, they could definitely go through as well, But if they lose, they know they on the other end, So for Curacao to do that, they're going to come with a strategic plan to try to get we off our game, So we have to be reminded and be mindful of that. So the players them now have to just watch and see how they play and try to counter that. Try to not get in and try to buy in to what they are selling. You understand? So what if the team you name was selected? What would be your prediction? Well, listen, you see you Chelsea Clinton. You want me to give my score prediction, Well, I will leave it for later. I still will leave it for later because I would have to see if that team that I predicted is still, well, most of the player will be on the pitch too as well, more likely, but more 1 and 2 player maybe coming in, or maybe the center forward will be changed, But wait till later. Later I'll give me prediction. So look out for the live. You see? So waiting to see. But it's a good feeling, man, and for some people it's going to be a tough feeling for a lot of people. Tough feeling because right now people, we just tell you the truth, me no worry. Me not worry. Like some people say them afraid. Me not really worry still, but look good. That's it. Me I watch a game keenly and analyze it on a different level to see what Jamaica has to do in the game. Even when it touch half time, I'm gonna try to think that way because we know Jamaica have to perform good. They have to perform at the best of their ability. Jamaica have to perform at the best of their ability to get this across the line. If we're not on our best, then more unlikely we're going to be hurt. Well, I hope not. It don't work out the way there. You see me, people? So I wish them all the best and hope that the fans them come out because them say it's so loud, so they will come out and rile up the fans. Wicked, wicked. You know? And what the player them give the team, the player them give the fans what they want and what they come out for. It's not a joking thing. We need them to come out and do it. You know, people? So Owen, how do you with Bro G? Big up yourself. I think the team will come out with a lot of energy. It's the first they will see this atmosphere and call all the wingers, all the wagonists are on board now. They say all the wagonists is on board now. Well, let me see still. Let me see because remember the team now that fits still enough. So the high intense energy it called for, but remember that'll be the first 10 minutes in the game. So if we can't keep up to the high energy pressing and thing and the intensity, we have to be strategic with it. You see me? Owen, we can't just go out there with the high energy and just chase. We have to keep the ball. We definitely have to keep the ball. You see it? That is the only way. We cannot go at them every minute and we are chase the ball, and not winning the ball and then getting behind us and they got chances after chances. No, that is not good enough. We have to be on our front foot. And the high pressing, the high intensity, and the energy of the team will definitely have to be ready. We know we know all of the team is not a fit players them, but tonight players have to be in overdrive. They definitely has to be in overdrive, people. You know, we have to score earlier and get them rattled and play compact after. That is it. You see me? And that is what I mentioned. Score early. You know, for the first 5 minutes, run riot. Try and run riot and get a goal. Get them off the game completely and shuttle them, man. And also, Jamaica had to come up with a strategy and not to be fool about not attacking and play more and not pressing. I mean, you know, fit or not, no one can be on the field and not willing to die. The crowd will turn on them. Yeah, definitely. The crowd will wile them up. Definitely, that is true. You know, but we're not saying about fitness to run like for a full 45 minutes right through. It's not easy, enough. Oh, wait a minute. Not easy at all. I know. But I know. We're chicken out. That was why I asked the question. All right, Chelsea kid. Not really chicken out. But you can't eat it, man. You know, but it's just that I have to see what really go on the pitch and see what I could analyze. So, all right, these players is good enough, or these players will get a draw, you know. But we see it, go, man. Say a word, man. Let's check in later. We will get it right there. Yeah. So we definitely have to do that, man. Um, Jamaica has to do that. On the prediction, we will score early and fight. Oh, on. Well, a 1-0 still in a. Oh, we know that. It's deep is still in a, bro. Because playing for a 1-0 win, and try to hold out. I think Jamaica find it difficult to hold teams at ransom whenever they score because we saw that against Trinidad and they couldn't hold out that much. So more than likely, I see it difficult for Jamaica to hold it out. I don't know, but I will change up the mid the centre back. You see, when we play them in their backyard, we created multiple chances, but don't come back. All right, you see when them chances they created Chelsea Clinton, we check all of the chances we get are way down in the game, way down, and just to show you where them chances create, close to near the game to finish, you know, and we haven't convert because I think that Curacao was sitting back, try to hope to keep the clean sheet, hope to not them scoring and them, you know. So there was attacking, there was letting Jamaica attack them and things. So in that case now, I think Jamaica in this game, Jamaica should keep the ball, attack and score on them. Every chance we get, we have to get it on target. We will get chances tonight. Yeah, I definitely think that we will get chances tonight. But getting the chances and not scoring at the end of Owen, it's a problem. Getting the chances, we definitely have to score them. We can't get the chances and not score because we know that the Curacao defensive line is not one of them team there who can defend good. They don't depend it on defense in line to defend for them. Because they play compact, everybody get behind the ball and they work in one unit, isn't it? More else you got one in the first half now. Well, I said, you got one in the first half, but I think that was offside against Trinidad attack. So what's the chances in the first half? That was I went against Curacao, right? Must. Plus Cameron was getting behind them in the first half. Yeah, he was getting behind for two because I saw Cameron get some ball. But he could have laid pass across, But he didn't. He tried on his own and he missed. He decided net and all them things. Then Curacao the one he kicked. Oh yeah. Yeah, whenever the turf did that, I remember that one the man he could have buried for two in the first half. He could have buried that one, you know? But he never did. Never did, The issue is I have from Curacao is they have a lot of shooter that can shoot from afar. They don't need to get close. Remember, only a draw there. So if they pass the midfield, they will share. Well, yeah, and that are the thing too because they have some very good kicker from outside the box who can rifle the ball. So all of that too we have to worry about. So Andre Blake have to be ready up for them massive shots that will come at him. You know? We need to have most of position to dominate. That is what I say, bro, G. And it's hard because Jamaica is not a possession team. So that is what we keep mentioning. It's going to be difficult. So may I say they could even find even 10% of position. May that see a differences in a team, but we need to get the position. We need to get the position because it's not going to be easy. We are gonna need two more goals to win. I said two more goals to win. Yeah man, last game both shots were from out far. Yeah man, a far away, you see me? So people do double tap the screen if you haven't hit the like button as yet. or you could just hold on the screen and get the lights up, people. You know, we need to start on this front foot, good, going forward and balance team, keep them wingers out. Yeah, definitely. They need to. And I don't know if Jamaica can really do that still, bro, because I don't know, yeah, man. But it's a little bit of doubt and belief, you know, a little bit of everything, because we haven't seen Jamaica playing that kind of football for a long while now, you know. And I think that if they did that, they will surprise me, and I will love for them to do that. Possession, movements, moving space. We need like the center forward to come deep for the ball, drop back, and spread the ball wide and push them away, you know? I totally agree with you, assist. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Chelsea Clinton. Manners and respect, man. Appreciate that. The energy is too high for the player, not be high. That's the thing. This is what I said, that we have to start the right set of players them to fit the caliber of the performances against this team, because we're coming up against a very good team. You know. It's not a team that definitely we're going to run rings out, we're going to beat them at the end of the day. They're going to fight against us and they're going to keep position on the ball. They're going to move forward with the ball, regardless of how Jamaica pressing higher, they're not pressing, they're going to go forward with the ball. So it's one of them things that we just have to do. You know? So let me see still, but I hope they surprise me with with these performances and position based football. I hope they do that and stop with the long ball thing, because that now go play. That now go play in our favor at all. Playing these long ball and settle long. I'm not saying that we cannot play long ball in the people. Don't get me wrong. But play it when it necessary. When they're catching them and oh they're pressing us, when they're pushing up, you know you have a centre forward, you have a midfield, we break the lines and a man just lob it over. That is all necessary. You have to put a long ball when it very relevant to get to the centre forward, or a man who go forward. The energy is too high for it, yeah. I think we will play like we come back against Canada. You feel so like a mid block, and a lot of people would like that, though, you know, that mid block and maybe the high pressing in the second half, because we did have a high pressing against Canada, you know, and I don't know where we get all that energy from still, but I hope they could find back that energy. You see that second half against Canada, we shocked Canada. Up to now, they can't believe what hit them. I saw me not like them to start, but fitness level is one of the part where we're going to worry about. You know, I'm talking the high press. Oh yeah, the high press with the Jamaican team. Oh, anyway, it's like where Jamaica will falter, because Jamaica don't play that type of position in base football, or even that kind of um, transition phase. They don't play that, you know, and that will be one of a falter for the team too, because that is how you get the opponent to play through your lines and get it through. And I don't see Jamaica stopping. They will have to be solid in defensive line too as well. Try to stop them. We will come out with that energy. Well, hopefully we could come out with that energy and keep it up, because if we could keep that energy in, bro, gee, it will be good for the team. Yeah, man, I saw it against Canada, but I don't know, two total different game, you know. And when we play Canada at that moment, they wasn't at one of their best, you know. but we still beat them. Although they have the good players, still as it. But you know, we just hope for the best, man, and thing, and wish the players them well, and hope that they could get it across the line. We will not play like that all game, but we will start the game like that with the crowd. Well, yeah, that sounds good because playing that kind of football, it requires a lot of fitness level too. So I don't believe we could play that way right through. Like start the first 10 minutes or the 15 minutes. I even said the first 20 minutes with the high press and then try and get a goal or two. Then we could have something to lay back and just take a breather and then maybe catch them on counters. You know? But it's going to take a lot if we play that kind of high pressing for 20 minutes. You know? Yeah, people. So we're budging to a 2 hour mark, and thing. Wait something. He will not play like that all the game. Yeah, man. So pressing metric have to be on point, people, because if we really call in for the pressing metric, then people, remember, I don't think Curacao find it difficult to break our lines or get through our lines, because they did that a couple of times against us, you know. So playing high press, pushing forward, you have to be ready for it. You know, watch the line, or the press, the pitching metrics go. You have to be ready for them. That's it. But, so it goes still. But people, I don't know. Hold some food, I eat some food, Get a bit hungry. John Lenny, and look at yourself. Tenor influence him so he could set up to press for 20 minutes. Yeah, so Tenor teach him. Well, if so be it, if you could press for 20 minutes, it will be good. If we get a goal, if we get a 1 or 2 goal, then more likely I will be grateful for that. You know, could see the intention and the intensity and the energy where they try to portray. I will definitely feel good about that if they could get that across the line. But if you're pressing for the 20 minutes, you're going to be tired, you're going to get lazy legged and fatigue, and more likely, if you're not defending properly, then you will definitely concede it goal. So for that pressing metric for the 20 minutes, you have to score a goal. You cannot not pressing so high and not getting a goal. You have to get a goal or two. True. From the crowd energy too. Yeah, man, they might get the help from the crowd energy, man. Definitely they will get that crowd energy. That cause the crowd will come out and they will go cheer them, man. And Jamaican crowd will definitely do that too. So I definitely believe that they're going to think there. They're going to come out. That's it. But I'm watching the Jamaican team keenly, man, to see if they're going to sit back and allow this team to just play the ball. Because we cannot do that. We definitely cannot do that, people. Cannot allow this team to really keep possession of the ball too much. And this is what they're good at doing. Cannot allow that, people. You know? But I don't know still. Let's see it go. Still, people. So I don't know people. If you haven't yet hit the like button, do it the like button. Thanks for the 35 like and going, people. Really appreciate everybody who came through, and we wish the boys them all the best what they have to offer on the pitch, and I hope they get the job done. Let me walk out. Big up yourself. If Jamaica beat Curacao, I will be happy as Jamaican. However, I do not see it happening. Sorry. Well, it can happen, it's not what I say it can't. It could, but what it's going to be not to be say quote unquote impossible, but it possible. If Jamaica just do the right thing. If they do the right thing, then no, they will win the game. One, disrupt the momentum. Start on the front foot. Win all duels, aerial duels, ground duels, and the energy and the high intensity have to be on point. You see me? So there are a lot of things there for Jamaica to do to try and get it across the line. But if you are not doing any of the above, it make no sense. You see me? They have they have not shown me that all campaign. And I could safely agree in some sense because they haven't performed and they haven't showed that they definitely needed this position or even for qualify for the World Cup. So I will agree with you in some sense, yes. And Curacao improved new players since the last game. Yeah, Curacao never stopped bringing in players. They never stop so I just say go. Mm. And that is a way to go. That is how they see it. And that is why Curacao is progressing because they are getting in the best players and players who playing at the highest level and not no jabroni players who can't play. You know? What has Curacao done for anyone think we can't beat them? Even Trinidad should have beat them, but they don't. They didn't take their chances. Yeah, Trinidad could have beat them. We could have beat them too as well. You know? But it's just unfortunate that Owen Owen, the differences with Curacao and Trinidad and Jamaica. Curacao have technical players. They have players who could play the ball. They could play possession football, and they're doing the right thing. But when you look at the Jamaica team, we are not doing the right thing. We are not playing as a team. The performances wise is awful, you know, and that is a lack of that is some kind of factors that we could factor in, So it's not say we cannot beat them. We can beat them, of course, but we have to do the right thing. We have to try to match up and try to eliminate them in that kind of manner, you know. So I just saw. But with Trinidad now, Trinidad perform, but unfortunately they're not finishing their chances as I mentioned. So that is one of the things too that messing up Trinidad why they're in that position. You know? You're right. The new player that came in made a big difference for Curacao last game. Yeah, definitely they did make a big difference. And I think one of the players that scored against us, that player come in maybe the second match in the season or the first match in the first window. So a lot of thing, man. A lot of differences with it, man. And some technical player as well. I say I enjoy your show. News. All right. I realize a new man, Chelsea Clinton. So big up yourself. Thanks for the subscription and thing, man. So gotta subscribe so you could get the notification at any moment. You could join the show as well, the panel, anytime we go live. So we don't know go. As long as we come out with the right mindset, we can get the result. Yeah, I agree with that too as well. And that is why we keep on stressing. Have to come out the right way. Remember, still, or some player that choose to play for Holland. Joel, Arthur, Jetor, Williams, Letts, Locodia. Oh, and those players could have played for Curacao too as well, right? Them choose to play for Alan. So a lot of players them could have it. No, it's the time to win next tournament, I don't see it happening because these players are coming to Curacao for this spotlight. No, which is which is easier. Well, so they're coming in for the spotlight. But them cap tie, I think they're going to cap tie. It was, what one round here. Eagle report, what I deal with? Big up yourself, You know what I mean? Out for the live in the next 5 minutes. You see me? Big up yourself, man. Or if I need to share the ball, stop being selfish. Well, I tell you the truth. That is why I said that with Cephas, the problem sometimes we're not sharing the ball. He's not passing the ball. He's just not playing as a team football. He's playing an individual thing. And that is one of the main thing too. You see me? So if Cephas could pass the ball, then definitely, yeah. Like him doing a Bermuda 2 assists him get, yeah, he could be better off. Or if I need to share. Alright. I'm sure who the nutcase was who believed that this group was soup. Suriname, Curacao, and other have access to many heritage players. Yeah, but we does have access to. But who call it out about soup? A lot of them people, yes, I tell her, you group up, never really want to go down the road. Me don't got any life because I want to say some things and I don't really want to go on the negative line. You see me? So after this game, yeah, then you are going to hear my voice. You see me? So look out for that video. I already tell the people that I'm going to do a video on this division thing in the team and in a Jamaica on a whole. I will talk on that. I call out some people, and a lot of people not agree, but I don't really care because something need to stop. You see me? And me I will be one of them YouTuber who do content about Jamaica, call out some of the unnecessary stupidness that they are uttering. Okay. Yeah, man, Jamaica need to unite. Yeah, man, unite need for up, man. You see me? But look out for the next video, people. I do a video on that. But I will go live after the game, after everything done and finished with. I will go live and never go live. I will do a video and just put it out. And I'm going to listen what I have to say. I will burn out a lot of people. Burn them out completely. Just wait. Watch out for it. Yeah, man. Because the segregation and the division and the damn thing and that are mash at the football completely. I'm still waiting on the prediction though. Just I said, watch out. You say you subscribe, turn on your post notification on to get the live stream when it come up on your live feed. All right. I just draw on the screen and refresh it. Then you will get my prediction when the starting 11 drop. And I will go live about 7 o'clock Trinidad time, which Trinidad at Jamaica. So the game will be start in Jamaica 7 o'clock and in Jamaica. No, wrong. 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. So I will go live by 8 and then for the over there, then I will give a prediction because in other time that you will get the whole of the starting lineup right through, Can then drop it an hour before. So you will get it there, so yeah. Yeah, good show there, man. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Let no worker. And definitely people. Chelsea Clinton, look out for my prediction. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. No, you laugh at my face. But people, no don't know, But in 2 hours in a video and thing. So hit the like button if you haven't done so as yet. And subscribe if you're new. And look out for the live stream much along later. Jamaica versus Curacao people. So I don't know how it's going on. Is it? I'm glad all the games are started at the same time. Yeah, definitely. It look good. All the games have to start one time. Okay, I don't know. A lot of things could happen. A lot of cards could play. Is it? Because some of these referees don't want to see some team go up to A lot of these referees. Because them ref for them for some other team to go through and all. A lot of things will go through. So we will see. So waiting for your prediction too. Yeah, man. Later on, you all will hear my prediction when I see this lineup, the starting lineup for the team. Yes, man. So, people, big up on yourself. Manners and respect. It's a pleasure to have you all on the live stream, to have your comment and your take on the team and the game, people. So, big up on yourself. Y'all have a good evening. I'm out. Chelsea Clinton, big up yourself. Will you grade the code so far? All right. I will keep that in mind. That comment, I will keep that in mind and answer it. So look out for it. I am answer it now. I love me done the line. All right. Hey, grading the coach. All right. Grading the coach, I will grade him at a 6 out of 10. In luck, he gets so much. 6 out of 10. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. He's not looking as if that he's a coach. He's playing he's playing as a puppet on a string. You know? But I'm going on the live, I know. You see me? So big up on yourself.